Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday afternoon, February 15th. We are looking at Window Traders Market Profile, SPY, IWM, and Triple Qs. And for a while, it looked like we were going to have our smallest range of the year. We set that last week at $2.88. We were at $2.81 before M period's furious rally to pop the top, go out with a price probe. But here's what's incredible. 2 days in a row now, we've taken out both the IB high and the IB low. Yet 2 days in a row, we haven't gotten either of the overnight high or overnight low. We usually get one of those 90-something% of the time. So 2 days in a row. We got incredibly close to it in M period. We got close to it, in C, D, just couldn't get it, which was absolutely shocking. We all go out with the price probe. SPY, ES, Triple Q, and NQ hold their gaps. Russell never gapped. So Triple Q's and 10 wide. And they have a price probe in the day's high and low. They got their overnight high. They just missed. I think they missed. Oh, wait a second. I take that back. They got their afternoon rally high on that furious rally in the last couple of minutes from the 12th. So they did that. Russell, they also got that daily high. There's not much above. There's price vacuums all over. They end with a price probe, pull back in G. We end 11 wide. And we have a price probe. We alleviated longs 3 times today. And you can see it clearly here. Market got too long in C, D, and E, flush F and G. Market got too long in H, I, and the beginning of J, flush in J. Market got too long in K and L, flush in M, and then rip right back up. And now look where we are. Utterly amazing. Volume's going to be pretty light. It's only in the 80s. Had a good day today. Didn't do much. I didn't touch that M period late. It was tempting to take a long at the lows. And I did tell the room. I told them when it was down here. Even when we were down here, I said, I still think the odds of getting the day's high and the overnight high is still good. So why didn't I take a long? Well, because I had a very good day already. I got burned yesterday, with that fake news. I know Biden was speaking. Again, these algos are out of their mind the way they react to this stupid stuff. So I'm like, I had a good day. I'm not dealing with it. But I said, if we get back into L's range, we're going to go and have very good odds of taking out the day's high. I also thought the odds would be tremendous to get the overnight high and fill the single prints. We missed both. So we stayed inside of the single prints all day, which is another thing I said in this morning's video. There's a good chance we were going to do. We have the Fed minutes, which I didn't realize this morning. We have the Fed minutes tomorrow at 2 p.m. So good chance after 2 o'clock tomorrow, we're going to have a good idea whether this market gets acceptance into the upper distribution, and there is a price vacuum above there, or if they don't like what the Fed minutes have to say, we go and test the bottom of our 3-day balance. As far as my trades, so in A period, I took a short the first time when we pushed up against the 20-day moving average, 447 puts, which worked out. Then when we pulled back, I took a long against the opening, 444 calls. In B period, same thing, took long against the opening. In fact, I had I started B a little too early, and I wasn't uncomfortable. I didn't like the way it kept going back down here. I never really got big, but I finally got paid. What I would have done is if we had made a new low in B and didn't get much, I would have added, I said, back through the opening. Actually, I ended up doing that in G. We'll go over that in a minute. In D period, made a new high, no tempo, took a short. There was just no tempo at all, 447s. Then when D backed off, I took a long because we were one time framing up, 444 calls. So it was getting paid on everything. Then in F, I was looking for an afternoon pullback. I knew the range was small. I didn't know how much they wanted to do. I started with a 10 lot and then a 20 lot. So I was 30, was getting hurt. I'm like, I'm not adding until I see if G takes out the day's low. Well, G came down, took out the day's low, wasn't getting much, no tempo, threw a 50 lot on. So now I was long 80. I was getting hurt on the original 30. We get back through the open, and I said, if we get back through the open, I should be fine. And that's exactly what happened as it started going up. And I still had some in H, and then H went up, stopped the one-time framing, and boom. So I had a very, very good trade on that lot from down below at the day's low. Then in J, came in a bit. Actually, no, this was before. Let me see some. Yeah, value low. I took a long against value low in J. That worked out. 443s. I took a long in L, actually, as we kept pulling back, thinking we might pop the top. I wasn't buying up here, but as they pulled back each time, I took small longs, took them off as we went up. And then that was it. Actually, I might have taken a small long in M, a very small long, before it really flushed, but I don't even remember. But again, this emotional trading by these algorithms and retail traders on every little stupid headline and stuff is just, it's silliness. It's silliness, and expect that again tomorrow with the Fed minutes. So remains to be seen how they react when that comes out. As far as destinations, today's high 446.28. Then we still have the single prints from the 11th. They start at 29 cents, get filled at 446.39. There's only 10 cents. Then we don't have anything to the afternoon rally high from that day at 448.67. Price vacuum. Q's got theirs today. And then we have a daily high of 451.61, and then nothing until a weekly high of 457.88. So that's why I'm saying vacuum. Same on the downside. We have the price probe, L's high, 445.99. Then we're 11 wide at L's low, 445.24. Today's low of 443.18, and then filling the gap at 441.60, 158-point gap. And then 435.34 daily low. So this is what I'm talking about, price vacuum. After those minutes come out tomorrow, I think there's very good odds of getting this 11 wide POC tomorrow. When those minutes come out, if the market likes what it hears, look, we have the rest of those single prints, afternoon rally high and that daily high. That's just pretty much a vacuum, and then nothing until this daily high. On the flip side, if the market doesn't like what it hears, we're going to come down, fill the gap, and then below the gap fill, there's nothing for $6 to this low. Yes, we were 8 wide, but again, I like 9 wide. Or what were we? We were 4. Yeah, we were 8 wide. So that's why I think we're going to have some pretty good idea after these Fed minutes tomorrow if this market is going to start attempting to stay above the 20 and the 200-day moving average, which we battled all day, or we're going to get acceptance below them again, test the bottom of this 3-day balance, and see if that holds. And then quickly on the chart. So here's the daily. The daily's not up. This is balance. Markets don't go bull bear, right? So we were bear. Now this puts us into balance. It's a 3-day balance. Here's the top of it, 451.61. The low is 435.34. So are we going to hold this gap and get acceptance above and then go for this high? Well, if we do and get above it, well, we have that triple top to deal with. However, if the market doesn't like what the Fed minutes say, this gap's history, and we'll go test the bottom of this balance. And if this balance doesn't hold, we then test into the mid 420s. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Hope you had a good day trading. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.